Hi, this is Mark Barrett. Thanks for visiting my website. Now, you're probably here because you're either looking at becoming involved in the network marketing industry and you're trying to figure out if this is the right company for you, or you've been in the business before and you're kind of hoping that TVI Express is the company that's finally going to make it happen for you. Well, congratulations. You got about 30% of it right so far. I mean, TVI is going through explosive growth right now, and I believe they're probably destined to become the next major player in the network marketing travel industry. And it's that rapid growth in a company that not only creates opportunity, but also has the ability to create wealth. So you've correctly picked a rapidly growing company with a hot product line, but unfortunately, that's not going to save you. Chances are you're going to make a list of everybody you know, you're going to call them up, twist their arm, try to get them into the company, and once you've given that your best shot and are out of leads, you're going to be off to join the ranks of other distributors, disgruntled distributors, by the way, off in search of the gold, which is the next company that's finally going to make it happen for them. Now, the problem is it's really not going to be any different there. The part of the equation you missed here is the job description, network marketing. Notice how they don't call it network selling, or let's jam it down my friends' and family's throats. Those approaches, although they work, are simply going to get you into the NFL, which stands for No Friends Left Club. You don't want to be there. Now, if you're going to approach this as a serious business, and you want to make a lot of money, which is, hey, that's why we're here, right? You're going to have to learn marketing. And if you learn how to effectively market and you're with the right company, you've got more than a shot at it. You have the ability to put yourself into the top 1% of those company earners. So, if that's where you want to be, let me share a couple of key concepts with you here that are going to make a huge difference in your success in this business. Now, my background, before I became involved in the network marketing industry, was business development and marketing. Now, I've had the good fortune to be in network marketing for over 22 years. During that period of time, I have to tell you, I must have seen every business building approach imaginable. I mean, warm market, fax broadcasting, email marketing, voice broadcasting, situational marketing, and that's where you go out and tackle people at the grocery store. Resume database mining, calling up people that are looking for jobs, opportunity business cards, yard signs, that's a big one. I mean, just about everything. They're all valid approaches. And if you're currently using any of these and you're having success, I'm not here to tell you to stop doing what you're doing or that it doesn't work. The truth is, all approaches work to some extent. The problem is, some work better than others, and most people really don't have enough time, money, or resources to be able to generate a high enough volume of leads to really get to the goal. And that's what it's all about. The success of the low volume approaches, like working with your warm market, are based on the assumption that you got a 1%er lurking in there somewhere. You know what I mean? That person that's going to come into your organization and just explode it. And you know, there very well could be, but the chances are there's not. And in the time it takes you to use those low volume approaches to build your business, it pretty much guarantees it's going to take you years, if ever, to reach your goals. So if you're looking for massive success, let's face it, you need massive activity. You need to generate that by using a high volume marketing approach. Now, let me tell you a little story. When I first entered the network marketing field, although I'd been a pretty successful business person before, I just had no clue of what I needed to do to make it work. And I failed miserably for several months. I mean, I probably quit 5 times just in the first 6 months. You know how it is. I got so sick of chasing my warm market around, only to hear them say, you know, Mark, I haven't ruled it out yet. I'm looking at several options. Can you follow up with me again next week? I'm still looking at several things. Now I've got a job. You know, it drove me nuts. But I was so hooked on the idea of being able to generate a residual income and actually enjoy the good life that I just couldn't give it up. Finally, I got some good coaching from a couple very successful business people who really understood marketing. They pointed out that I was spending far too much time chasing lukewarm prospects around, and that I should broaden my market to a much larger group and find the dead serious people who saw the opportunity the same way I did. Now, from that point, I went on to build a very large organization almost entirely from cold marketing approaches, not by talking to friends and family. And I became a 7-figure yearly income earner, and over the years I've earned millions in this industry. Now, my success was because I learned the lesson of working the numbers and using a marketing system that allowed me to generate a high enough volume of lead traffic that could be duplicated by my organization. Now, using high volume approaches allows you to generate such a high volume of numbers of prospects that you just can't miss finding the dead serious people. Now, the high volume success formula really has 4 basic elements. Number 1, a way to generate a high volume of traffic. That's the supply of leads that keeps flowing to you on a daily, consistent basis. Number 2 is the sifting tool that allows you to separate the suspects from the prospects, right? Get rid of those job seekers. And number 3 is a presentation format. Number 4 is a follow-up strategy. Now, years ago, my traffic formula was based on, believe it or not, running ads in the classified section of major metro newspapers. And I tell you what, I tweaked that approach, little tiny ads, until I was getting 80 to 100 leads a week. I funneled those into a 2-minute recorded voicemail summary to screen them, and then I brought the remaining prospects in groups of 6 to 10 people into my home 3 times a day and showed them a video. The follow-up strategy was that I really didn't need to follow up because the dead serious people were attracted to me because they had a system that worked and they wanted in. Well, did it work? Well, it allowed me to sponsor over 250 dead serious distributors in 2 years and generate an income stream of over 1.5 million within the first 2.5 years in business. Today, the traffic formula is totally different. Newspaper advertising doesn't work anymore, but the traffic today is online. And the volume of that traffic is huge, and it's really not that hard to get to if you have the tools in the system. The good part is you're not going to have to put 30 people into your living room every day. And once you set up the system, it pretty much runs on autopilot, and it's 24 hours a day, and it's international. Let me show you a system that will not only totally change the way you look at building your business, but it will also radically change your bottom line. With this system, your marketing will pay for itself and allow you to generate a volume of leads you never dreamed possible. I mean, how would you like to have 50 leads a day to power your business? How would you even talk to that many people? Good problem, right? But look, even if you're only generating 10 leads a day, which is pretty easy to do with the right online system, that means you'd have about 300 leads a month. Now, you should be able to sponsor about 3 to 5% of those people into your MLM business. Now tell me, would being able to sponsor 10 plus people a month into your business consistently change your financial picture? I think it probably would, dramatically. I believe the high volume approach I can show you is probably the #1 most powerful internet-driven approach in today's market that's going to allow you to hit the numbers you need to explode your group. So now you got a decision to make. The next step is to put your name and address on that little form down below. We'll see you on the inside. Or you can take the skeptical approach, pretend what I'm saying couldn't possibly be true, and just click me off. Well, I challenge you, step up to the plate, step inside, and see if what I have to teach you can truly change your business. Whatever your decision, I do wish you the best of luck. Don't worry about putting your info in. This is my website. Your information goes only to me, but it will allow me to email you a number of business building tips and strategies that over the next few days are going to coach you in how to bring your business to the next level. Hey, see you on the inside.